Inside the OMG episode number 226. That means 226 episodes in a row. Streaming every Tuesday since March 5th, 2019. But tonight, I've got a special guest on the show, as you can see.
Woohoo!
Superstar Lauren Parkinson is here.
Aww.
Thank you so much for being here tonight.
Thank you so much for having me, Arif.
Absolutely. This is, I don't even know why we didn't do this sooner.
I don't know.
You're the star in 2 of our music videos. And I don't know, it was a couple months ago, and I'm going through stuff. And, you're on our t-shirt, by the way. Look at this. You're on a t-shirt, which somebody that's tuned in tonight is going to win this Boom Tee, right? And I don't know, I was looking at stuff, and I was just like, I wonder if Lauren would want to be on the show. So I reached out to you, and you were like, yeah, I'll do it. Let's go. Let's do it. So here you are.
Here I am.
We've got a lot to get into. We're going to talk about your life, your inspirations, just the journey that you're on, all of these things. But before we start, as you know, some of you have RSVP'd for the free shirt and an autographed CD that has Boom on it. If by chance you didn't RSVP and you want to get a name, see, these are all, I'm going to show you. All of these people have RSVP'd. There's a lot of people here. It's going in the Olio hat.
Woohoo!
Some point in the show, Lauren's going to pull a name from the hat, and that is going to be the winner. Now, you got 30 seconds to respond saying, I'm here. Because if you don't, Lauren's going to pull another name from the hat. So you don't want to snooze, and we're not going to tell you when we're going to do the drawing. All that to say, if you did not RSVP, you do have an opportunity. Put your name in the comments, and maybe some of you are watching with several people. Everyone's eligible to win. So Alexa, my daughter Alexa, is in Costa Rica, and she was like, hey, can I play? I want to play. I'm like, yeah, you can play.
I see you on there, Alexa.
Yeah, so get your name on here. So let me just see.
My sister.
Who hasn't? Samantha, Dallas, and Wayne are here. Awesome. I know Brian's on there.
Marsha.
Alexa's on there. Really good. Stephanie, you're on there already, which is great. Mom and Dad. Okay, Mom and Dad, you're not on the list. Jimmy, you're on the list. Richie, I think you're on the list. Walter's on the list, I remember. Judy. I'm not sure if Judy's on the list.
Oh, hey, girl.
We're going to add Judy to the list.
And, wow, from everywhere.
From everywhere, right?
All
okay,
right.
So
we see you all.
Meredith.
Thank you.
Okay, I see you, Meredith. I got you. All right, so Judy.
Yay.
All right, and Meredith, I got you. And we'll keep checking in. Okay, I see Zach Hahn is here, so we're going to add Zach. We got Meredith D. We've got Zach. I'm going to add, I've got 3 names up top here. Boy, this show is going to turn into no interview, and we're just going to be putting names in. Samantha. Here we go. Samantha. Dallas. And Wayne. All right.
This is my first ever live show, everyone. I've never, ever, ever, ever gone live except for theater, but then that doesn't really count, right? Because it's rehearsed.
Well, no, that totally counts. All right, names are going in.
This is a whole new animal.
Checking here. Marcia. I'm wondering, Marcia,
That's my mother-in-law.
So, Marcia, you might have, if you added your name, if you RSVP'd to the Facebook event. And if you did, just kind of let me know. And if put your name in there if you didn't do it. That way I know it'll be just easier. Cecilia from Bogota, Colombia. Wow.
Yeah, girl, we went to high school together.
I love it. Cecilia, I remember putting your name in Volker, I got your name in
I
there.
love you.
Otis.
That's my sister's dog. That's
Okay, so Otis is not going.
That's my nephew dog.
Gotcha. Okay, Kathy.
And my mom's here. Oh, hello.
Mom's here. All right.
Maybe.
Oh yeah,
hi.
my mom and dad are here too.
Aww.
So I gotta put your names in.
Yay.
Oh boy.
Thanks for coming, you guys. It's really late over on
On the other side.
Ohio time
Yeah.
zone.
Yeah, the dean, you are in
Nephew
there. Kathy, I think Kathy, I've got you in there already.
All right.
But I don't know about Tom. Okay.
It's okay. He's probably sleeping.
Okay. Shh. All right. Let's get this interview going.
Oh my goodness.
Let's kick it off. Okay, so tell me about, first, where'd you grow up?
Oh.
And let's start there, and then we'll go into
Yeah.
the inspiration
We're going
for
all
you.
the way back.
Yeah, we're going all the way back. I want to know about what inspired you to become a performer. Was there a particular film you saw, or a music video, or a performance, a stage show? Like, I want to do that.
Oh.
Okay,
Well,
tell me.
forever, my mom knows that my dad had a camera that he would put up on his shoulder. It was as big as me.
Yeah.
And so he would just record my sister and I doing all sorts of normal things. And as we were growing up, we enjoyed watching those videos, as kids do. But it's funny because way back then, it wasn't as normal.
Sure.
So one of the first videos that we enjoyed watching of ourselves was when he set up Rambo. I dressed up as Rambo because he was in the Marines and the Air Force, and he had all these outfits. So we were Rambo and Sergeant Savage, my sister and I. I'm 3, she's 2, and
I love it.
he gives us little shots of water and slides them across the table, and we're like, give me another one at that age. And then my sister's sitting there with her hand in the jar like, underwater. It was like the cutest thing, and I got obsessed with that stuff, and that was the beginning. And then he used to call us my little movie stars, and then introduced me to Shakespeare, and it was the Franco Zeffirelli version of Romeo and Juliet that got me, and I watched it over 500 times between the ages of like 9 and 15.
Yeah.
And then I got to play Juliet in high school finally. Yeah.
Okay.
So it was that got me into it, and singing got me into musical theater, and then musical theater got me into regular theater. And then I was scouted. Okay, wait. We'll go back. You're saying where I was from, because everybody knows I have an accent, and it's a mixture of Chicago, right? And Ohio. So the Ohio is real kind of south. And then when I came into the school, everybody was making fun of me because I sounded very northern. And I don't know, I just got lazy like everybody else, and it turned into its own thing.
I love it.
Everybody thinks that I'm trying to sound like something else, some kind of character. They're like, is that really how you talk? But it is.
Which is uniquely you, which is perfect. It's great.
So yeah, then Ohio, and then, like I said, I was scouted at my high school, where I had the most amazing drama teacher in the world.
Okay.
I mean, he would stay after school and play guitar with me, and then we'd go to our rehearsal, and it was amazing. We went to the Shakespeare competitions, and just did so many cool things. So Sarah Chasen from Miami University, which was the only school that I went to like 3 schools, but I vibed with Miami University.
Okay.
So luckily Sarah Chasen came down and saw me in my drama class. We were doing some monologues. Yeah. And she stayed after to talk to me and said she really wants me to come audition at the school. And I did, and it was amazing. And I got a scholarship, a talent scholarship.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the story of how I got into acting.
Yeah. So so college years.
Yeah.
You're in Miami.
Mm-hmm.
How were you, were you also doing theater outside of your classes in college, or was it more like it was so intense that it was just like?
It was a BFA.
Okay.
And
So
it
it's
was
your-
a liberal arts school. So
Yeah.
I was taking 24 credit hours a semester every semester.
Oh my-
24 to 26. So I
Did
mean,
you
it
sleep?
was dance. It was, yeah.
Wow.
And I partied.
Yeah. Wow, that's a lot.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So doing all different kinds of shows. Like they had so many different theaters.
Yeah.
And of course, always the Shakespeare. But
Gotcha.
yeah.
Okay, so Miami. You're done with Miami. And do you move back home? When did you come out to California? What's kind of that period?
I love you with this whole life
Yeah.
story.
Well, I
thing.
mean, that's we want to know,
Wow.
right? We want to know.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. Yeah. So I guess it was after I graduated, I did the Kentucky Shakespeare Festival.
Okay.
So I did the Midwest Theater auditions, and then I went down to Kentucky, did that, and then I did the Patchwork Players of South Carolina.
Okay.
I came back to Cincinnati, did the Ovation Theater of Cincinnati, and then so many. The Pennsylvania Renaissance Festival.
Okay.
So this is, chunks of time, maybe
Yeah.
9 months at a time sometimes.
Each chunk, sure.
And then finally, I decided it was time to move somewhere and try to do more of make a living at it. And I was trying to decide between New York and California.
Okay.
So I went and visited some friends in New York.
Yeah.
And then I went and visited some friends in California, and I fell in love.
Yeah.
And it was awesome. Yeah. So my car was packed, and then I was waiting some tables
Okay.
to make some
Yeah.
of the last of the money I could to come out.
Yeah.
And Adam, my husband, was one of my very last tables. And he said, everybody's heard this story, but I have to say it again.
I
It's
haven't
the
heard the
cutest-
story.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He said, "Can you put your phone number on the back of my check?" And it was the cutest thing. And I was just like, sure. Oh, and he called me, and oh man, it's the vibes.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, my car is packed, but yeah. He's like, I'd still love to get to know you. And so we did. So I stayed an extra 3 months to get to know him.
Okay.
And then he said that he would totally move out to California with me.
Wow.
So 6 months later, he came out.
All right, so you had moved here, and then 6 months later he
Yeah.
came out.
And that was 15 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, that's when we met.
That's awesome. That's a great story.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, you land in LA,
Yeah.
and now you're like, okay, here I am. What now?
Well, I was with a couple of my actress friends, and we were deciding on how we were going to try to make money, number one. So we started the Clean Actors Guild,
Okay.
and so we were cleaning some houses.
Gotcha. I love it. Okay.
It worked out for a while,
Yeah.
and then one of our most amazing, there was a girl, her name's Kathy, and she said, you know what, you should stop this, and we should open a ladies' boutique. And so for years, I managed her ladies' boutique while she let me go out on auditions and everything.
Okay.
And then in the beginning right there, with the Clean Actors Guild,
Yeah.
just the most amazing group of friends. Yeah. April, she's in Georgia right now.
Okay.
So smart, taught me almost everything I know about acting that I am hoping to pass on to a lot of my people. And the rest is history, Rich says. Yeah, so I'm passing on that information to a lot of people, and it's good stuff. Like, they charge a lot of money for these classes.
Right.
And yeah, I like meeting people and learning from people
Sure.
more, you know.
Right.
Yeah, so that was that. And then, yeah, I just audition after audition, and she helped me fast track a little bit, introduced me to some people.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So you've made several movies. You had made several movies before we met, because we met, in case you don't know, Lauren stars in 2 of Olio's music videos. The first one we shot was Boom, and we shot that I think in 2015 2015-ish, 2016.
16.
Was it 2016? Because I
Maybe
know New
15,
Year's
end
Eve.
of
I think it was 15.
Yeah.
November of 2015.
Okay.
Yeah, and so that was an incredible experience. Our director Fernando, he already had worked with you.
Yeah, he's the one who brought me in. On
So we brought in Fernando to do the music video for us, and we came up with the concept. He had this idea of like, you know, we're gonna have this spy couple, and they're gonna kind of, there's this story happening while you guys are performing in this rundown warehouse in downtown LA. And so
cool.
Fernando, we're talking to him, and like, so do you have actors already? He's like, oh no, I got it. Don't you'll love them. They're great. Okay. So we like had no idea.
Trust.
Yeah, we had no idea, and it was like shoot day, and you come, and Brett shows up as well. Did you know Brett already, or you met Brett that day? Okay.
That day.
So the two of you come in, and it was magic. That was such a fun day.
That was amazing.
It was like, I remember the whole band, Kelly and Dee and I, we were just like, let's do this again tomorrow. Like, this was so much fun. It was so great. So that's 2015. Leading up to once you moved to LA and 2015 when we met, how many films had you done? What sorts of acting jobs did you have? Like what? Yeah, what? Because I knew you had already done some things. I just didn't know.
There are things that are not on IMDb.
Okay.
I think on there I'm up to 35 right now, and trying to subtract and go back that many years, I was probably around number 30, maybe.
Okay.
28, something like that.
Yeah.
And what had I done? A lot of things right before then. And so if Fernando brought me in, it was the Figment film that we worked on. Well, that's what it was originally called.
Okay.
And so then it's actually called Sweet Dreams. And David Kaffer was the director for that, and he's the one who brought in Fernando, and they were just genius together. Amazing.
Right. Fernando, you said did you say was the DP on that?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was the DP on that. So we actually we can show the Sweet Dreams trailer.
Okay.
So that's actually a perfect time to cut into that so you can
Cool.
see Lauren's work before we had met. And all right.
The thing that got me in.
The thing that got you in. All right, here we go. So, Sweet Dreams, check it out.
Oh, poor Drew. It's so tough to be you. Oh. My mommy died, so I had to go live with Grandpa. And then Grandpa smoked too much, so I had to go to boarding school. Now I can't sleep, and I have nightmares. Poor Drew must have a cold. Women give birth, you bastard. Deal with the cough.
He only has 2 months left to live.
My God, that is like so sad. But he's like so old, so that makes sense.
Oh, I'm nearly his age.
I know, that's what I said, old.
I'm with Jay on this one. Nobody likes to be pitied.
Then how come when you and Derek broke up, you came in sobbing every day, screaming, take pity on me, take pity on me?
Because that was an especially tough breakup.
You only dated for like 2 weeks.
Which is like 6 months in gay time.
And just what exactly is this gay time?
Well,
where's it going? To a better place. Maui?
He's dying just to Piro.
Isabel, let me see that beautiful smile.
They know you're not dying.
Then, they do?
The woman walked into the elevator and started swinging on her?
Kicking, biting, scratching, the whole 9 yards.
You got my alimony?
Don't spend it all in one place.
Perhaps I spend it getting you a green card, eh?
How about that? How about that? You like that? Oh, don't stop that.
Keep her hands off another woman's man.
No, I didn't know Jay was still your man.
He isn't.
You are just jealous.
So you know what? I head right over to his place to let him know just how not jealous I am.
She's jealous.
Look, Kenny, don't get down like that.
And how does Kenny get down?
Man, this is crazy.
In the Cut, a Bounce TV original series.
All right. So, that was a total surprise.
That was a gift from Rich. Thanks, buddy.
When Lauren got here, she had asked me, hey, did Rich send you also the TV show clips? And I was like, I don't know if I got that or not. And
You originally said you only wanted a couple minutes, but I have a whole body.
I know. I know. I see that.
And Rich was Rich, got a shout out to you. He has been helping me out with the business side of things because I'm crazy artist head. So thank you.
This was
buddy.
so awesome. So as we were getting ready to have Lauren on the show, and I said, okay, I just need some things. And she goes, ooh, she messages me, ooh, homework. I don't do that. Rich will hook you up. Okay, cool. And Rich was immediately on it. He's like, videos, photos, do you need more? What about this? Sorry to bother you. Rich, you're on top of it. So.
But you help me, I help you, right? All right. But he was asking me what were some of my favorite things, what do I need to include?
Yeah.
And I just love doing dialects.
Yeah.
I mean, Miami University, Julie Gouchard, great teacher, teaching you how to, work your instrument.
Yeah.
Like, you're an amazing musician, and this is your instrument, but also you have an extended instrument.
Sure.
But yeah. An actor is all, we're mind, body, soul, and then the voice for sure.
All
and
that.
I love being able to manipulate that, and that it just gives me the tickles.
It's fun. It's
Yeah.
fun. Okay, so let's talk about what we saw. So the Sweet Dreams clip.
The Dean.
The Dean. What's the Dean say?
I need Rich for my acting career.
Right?
Which Dean is that?
So the Dean, that is Josh Dean. He's
cool.
He's Arizona.
Nice.
He's in Arizona. He's a drummer and also an actor.
Cool.
And we met. We were on tour. Olio was on tour, and his band at the band he was in at the time was on the bill with us, and so we connected. Great guy, and he tunes in every now and then, and so he saw, I'm sure, that you were going to be on, and was like, I got to tune in. I got to see what's happening. So thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Okay, so Sweet Dreams. Mm-hmm. Tell me about how was that making that film, and that was the first time you worked with Fernando?
That was the first time I worked with Fernando. Yeah. It was my husband was part producer on that with David Keffer.
Okay.
And it was kind of what you call is like a pet project, like first huge one, putting it all into it. Spent a long time writing the story. It was a really good story, and then trying to make it come to life. It was I just for a lot of personal stuff for the director, and then turning it over to somebody else that's the DP and having them make magic with it, giving all that trust is like seeing all it happen and having fun at the same time.
Right.
They were the ones that taught me that fun game where you in the mid time get to pin something on your friends in the back, and you get really stressed about certain things. Yeah. And then you're like, how did all these clips get on my back?
What is all this? Right.
So yeah, and then just being able to focus, right? All right, I need that light over here. All right, and we're there. Do action.
Right. Action. So how many days?
That was a number of days.
Yeah.
I gotta say, maybe that was a 20-day shoot.
Okay.
When most of the other movies that I've done, let's see, I want to say Avengers Grimm was the next big.
Okay.
And that was a 14-day shoot.
Okay.
And same as Appetites.
Gotcha.
It's like 14 days, like every day.
Right.
And some of the other ones were like 9 days.
Okay.
Some you could get done in 6. One of my last films.
Yeah.
Bigfoot, or wait, which one? Murderbot.
Okay. That's coming up.
I don't know if we should go next, but that was my last.
We'll get to that one. That's coming. That's coming. You got to stay tuned.
An amazing 6 days on that one. So for 20 days.
Yeah.
In this house with these people exploring these characters.
Right.
Wow. Yeah.
Wow. And then once it was finished,
it's like family. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's no hiding anything. You get.
Yeah. I mean, you know each other.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. And that, I think by doing that, it also helps with the creative process and just like you putting it all on the screen and like really being vulnerable and going for it and doing it, right? So there's, like you talked about, trust.
Yeah.
It's having the trust between everyone that's involved, everyone that's working. And I think that is what enables you to really do what it is that you love to do, is when you have that support.
It's so awesome when you get to tap in with some really like authentic
Yeah.
people. It just helps you.
It's the best.
Wipe everything else away.
It's the best. And that's the thing. So I can relate to that with songwriting. So as in the band, as we're presenting songs to each other, it's that like, hey, don't, it's just an idea. Don't, like, I don't know if it's good yet, but I'm just trying to,
the
so
support.
It's just being like, look, it may suck. It's okay. I don't care. But I have to start somewhere. So here's the idea. And now let's make it great. And that's the cool thing with the group of guys, that collaboration where everyone just has this trust and understanding that it doesn't matter whose idea it is, the best idea becomes obvious, and you just like, you're serving the song. So it's the same, the film you're doing.
Filmly.
It's exactly. So you're serving the film and you're trusting each other, and to get in that space. So for that film, how long did it take you to get into that comfortable place that you're like, okay, I can let my guard down and I can really just dive in? Was it like first day of shooting and you knew, or was it like third day in? Like
with them, definitely first day.
First day.
And they were all about take your time and do it as many times as you need to.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So once the film was done, do you have a screening? Did film festivals? Did you like make the rounds and do all of that? And do you enjoy that part of the business?
Again, it's like business.
Yeah.
So, let's see. The Sweet Dreams film was one of my last before I decided that I wanted to become a mom.
Ah, gotcha.
So as I was looking back, even through just Facebook, the lack of everything after that film was just, my focus.
Yeah.
I just, narrow in. Yeah. So, luckily, yes, they did have a screening and it was amazing. Like all our friends came.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they sold it.
Okay.
Yeah. Which is great.
That is great.
For somebody's like first big baby.
Yeah.
As we call them.
Right.
Sometimes it takes forever.
Right.
My buddy Walter's on here. I want to shout out to him, and it took 8 years, right? And so, I mean, they sold the Sweet Dreams film, I think, in like within the first year, which is great.
Awesome.
Yeah, so it's out there. You could get it on DVD. I can sign it for you. Yup, he says. So, I mean, I was giving them big props, and David came to me and he's like, do you think I could do this? I most definitely think you can.
Yeah.
He, was trained. It's like, yeah, he went to school for it. And he's done student projects. And, to say it's his first big baby is like, he's done other projects.
Sure.
But, the first feature, big one that you're going to sell, that you're going to put out there to everyone, that's a big deal. And to sell that is that's amazing. Awesome. And I can't wait for him to do another one. He's like the best writer ever.
Is he?
You were saying this spooky story thing that you do?
Yeah.
He writes really great spooky stories. Oh,
really?
Yeah. And we're going to have to get you on the list.
Yeah.
For every Halloween.
Okay.
You get one.
That's awesome. Well, then I need to hook you up with, so I do voice work for Dr. No Sleep is the channel. And I know they work with several different writers, so.
Hey.
Come on board. Let's do it. Let's make it happen.
It's all about extending the family.
Let's do it. Absolutely. All right. I can't see, so I got to put these on so I can see what's happening here.
Aw.
I love it. So
Rich.
yeah, Rich. So my friend Samantha, she's talking about her brother. Her brother Sean, who is a dear friend to the band, he passed away recently. And she says, my brother would have loved this episode. He did a lot of plays in the past few years. I know he did. And Sean was also a drummer and an actor, and he moved to El Paso and was doing a lot of theater work there. And sadly, just out of nowhere. Life is fragile. That's all I got to say about that.
And loss sucks.
Yeah, it's just
very badly
heartbreaking. So
Sorry.
So yeah, Samantha, I'm sure he would. I'm sure he would have loved this episode. Absolutely. Nicholas McDonald says, is that Lauren Parkinson? Wasn't she in that one movie?
Oh, I was in Nicholas's movie too.
Ah, okay. I see what you did there. I see what you did there. All right.
Fight or Die. Woo!
Is that the film?
Yeah, I played Twisted Sister.
Okay.
Oh, it's awesome.
Yeah.
Yo, I don't have any clips of that one.
There's no clips of that one. Is that we have your
because
reel though?
Nicholas has it. He could probably send them to you at another time.
Okay.
But
well, I have a feeling you're going to be coming back for another episode.
Oh, that's funny.
So we, I think this one's going really well. So I'm just saying. So maybe on that future episode we can have Nicholas's film on there. Brian says Daisy sometimes scares me. LOL. I'm gonna guess that you know what that means.
Well, Daisy was one of my favorite characters of all time, and the script was so intense, and yeah, wow, really, really talented people. That family was huge. Like, I've never worked with that many people around me at the same time. So no, I'm used to these smaller budget, smaller sets,
right?
And it was buzzing, with everybody coming out with all these different ideas.
Yeah,
I mean, there was like two or three different DPs and like 2-3 director/producers.
Oh wow!
And yeah, it was great.
Okay.
Wow. I mean, I could talk about that one alone for days. Probably,
okay.
But
well, that'll have to be a future episode.
Maybe.
Then. Okay.
But yeah, Daisy's a scary character. Okay. She's a lot of me, but she's crazy. She eats people. Yeah, and I had to, you don't have to.
Oh.
But some actors get into that mind for a minute.
I think, yeah. I think we do have clips of that.
Yeah, I think you do.
Yeah, I think we do.
That was
all
one
right,
of my favorites.
all right.
Maybe we could watch some.
We're going to watch some of it right now. So this is going to have a few different clips because Rich had sent us, he put together a reel. So there's going to be a lot to unpack after we watch this.
I watched it. Okay.
Okay.
I could explain what's in it too.
Do you want to?
Well, we can shout out to The Lackey because
Okay.
The Lackey was one of my first films in LA.
Okay.
With Sean Piccinino, who is wow. You gotta check him out.
Okay.
He's doing big, amazing things.
Okay.
And yeah, so 14 years ago, The Lackey, right?
Okay.
It was phase 2 that got me in that. Okay. I've done too many movies. But then after phase 2, he brought me into The Lackey. Yeah. So that's some of the first clips that bookend it.
Gotcha.
And then we have Appetites and something else in the middle.
Okay.
All right.
So check it out, and we're going to talk about it right after this.
I'm curious. Is it the hunt? The kill? Or eating them afterwards?
Beggars can't be choosers. I'm starving. You sure are cute.
You are the hottest thing I have ever seen. We're so much alike. Our appetites. It's downright scary. All right.
Kay's dreaming. Amen. You like it? sorry about that.
How much?
Don't mind him. All right, one more piece.
The others are coming to stop me.
Getty.
We need to find Red before he does.
You don't get to decide.
Time is running out for all of us.
I would take me up on my offer.
You're afraid they're coming for you. Are you ready for this? I heard you got a story to tell.
I cannot risk that animal falling into the wrong hands.
So?
So I've called in Agent Sharp.
I've landed.
If Agent Sharp finds that little animal before we do, chances are that dog won't stand a chance.
The army wants me back, and there could be danger.
No, he belongs to us.
No mutt makes a fool out of Camilla Sharp.
You know the origin of Halloween. Fear. Consider this your celebration.
Misty?
We are not
lab rats!
Okay. How about that highlight reel?
Whoa, Rich, you are amazing. That was, the Lackey, Appetites, Avengers Grimm.
Yep.
What was it?
There
What
was the
next?
the Christmas one.
Oh, Doggone Christmas.
Doggone Christmas.
And our Halloween Pussy Trap Kill Kill. And was that it?
That was
it.
There. I think
and
there
then
was
the Lackey, right?
6.
Whoa.
That's amazing.
Woohoo!
Brian says, my first movie when I found out about Lauren. Stephanie says, good job, Rich.
Which one should we talk about first?
Well, let's just start, we can just go down.
In order?
Yes, go down in order. Let's talk about that first one.
Yeah, Appetites. So
how did you get into that character, and was it like...
Oh man, that audition process, for one thing, was weeks.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I saw so many people blowing through there, but then when they narrowed it down to me, they paired me up with so many different dudes.
Okay.
It was intense. And finally, it came down to the producer's friend.
Okay.
And they brought this guy, Brett Roberts, who is... He was on his 100th movie. and I was, somewhere around, again, 25, 27, something like that.
Wow.
Yeah. And he taught me a lot.
Okay.
They put us up in a cabin. So we all had our own rooms. I shared a room with a couple girls, Malice, and she's like this punk rock, like, what? Amazing people. But yeah, there was so much going on. And so every night, because, these low budget feature films, they get you your script really late, because you shoot from 7 a.m. until at least 7 or 8 p.m. And then the PA goes and prints off some more of the script to bring to you, and then you work on what you're going to shoot the next day.
Right.
And so we would get together, and he's the one who taught me how to what's up? How to tape myself, which I have not been doing enough of recently. But if you're an actor, put your camera on and tape yourself, as you are told not to do in theater school, because it corrects everything. So
why would they say that in theater school? Don't do that.
It gets you too in your head and not in your heart, and it's because theater is such a full body thing, and it's such a rehearsed thing.
Okay.
And film is not as rehearsed. So what you have to do is work on your angles and how you sound, and that's how you get your character.
Right. So, okay, this is a good question for me to learn. I had heard, and there's just, I guess, different theories, but like going from performing on stage, doing theater, as opposed to on camera, tight shots.
Mm-hmm.
So the tendency in the beginning might be to overdo it, right? To over performing for the back of the room,
And
when it's like you don't need to do that.
Right.
And so it's everything is like nuanced and subtle. How was that process for you? Or was it like, oh, I already understood it, maybe there was classes when you were in Miami that talked about those things?
I honestly still struggle with styles. Styles is theater 101. And you know, it's that whole lifelong learning process.
Yeah.
And that's why this thing I learned from Brett from Appetites was so key, because starting to see yourself, then you can, like, I have to take it so much smaller. And yeah, because theater is huge.
Yeah, you got to be like
the bigger the
larger
better.
Than life, right?
But then again, I do a lot of movies like that. When you're working with my buddy Jim Wynorski, you saw Doggone Christmas there. They're yelling at you, bigger, more, and they're like, be louder like Lauren. I love that.
what a note. That's great. You're like, okay, I'll give it to you. Let's go.
Yeah, big characters. It's a lot of fun. You know, a lot of times it's for the kids, but that's the style.
Yeah.
So this last movie we did, Murderbot.
Okay.
So that's like the thing that's the most fresh in my head. So I got to jump to that. We probably are gonna get there, but
yeah, we will.
They're shouting Scooby Doo, more Scooby Doo,
more Scooby Doo. That's
and I was probably the least Scooby Doo of everyone.
Really?
But yeah, because you know it's that thing. It's like, no, this is film.
Yeah. Are you like? Wait a minute. Are you sure?
I realize you're 6 feet away as opposed to 1 foot away.
Yeah.
But
still. Really? Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
that's wild.
Styles. It's you never know. That's why you're talking to all the people to figure out what the style is.
Yeah.
And you're going to get mixed messages, and you just got to put it all together and see what the other actors are doing.
So interesting. So okay. More questions. When you're, and I guess it depends on each production and each director style, right? But how much amount of rehearsal goes in on the day, or is it a lot even before you get there? And is there a lot of blocking that's done in the moment? Right, and maybe there's adjustments that, you know what, I was thinking, you know what, this isn't going to work the way it was written, but we have to, Lauren, we're going to do it differently because I need this, blah, 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 blah. And so you have to go, get rid of everything that you've already rehearsed. And just like, new direction, new way. Okay, got it.
That is my buddy Jim Wynorski, and he's like, oh, I don't have this part of the script. All right, well, we got to write it. Come here. And we're like, all right, how about if I say, blah, 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 and then he's like, no, do it again. Yeah. And so then, you know, we rewrite it, say it. And I was like, all right, go. And then I'm like, where should I stand?
Right, where should I stand?
I'll come from right about there and then go to right about there. And he's like, yeah, do it. And then, so it's great. It's fun.
Yeah.
Adrenaline
rush, right?
It's
like you're
fun.
fired,
It's so
firing
fun.
on all cylinders.
And then even though you just wrote the lines, he's saying the lines right there with you. But then there's, we saw Avengers Grimm, which is Jeremy Inman. And we got that script 1 week before we started filming. And it was every day for 14 days. And so all day. That when you get on set, it is that, all right, come here, you're gonna stand there, and then all right, this is a rehearsal, all right, we're gonna film this rehearsal.
Right.
Get the cameras around, and then you rehearse it once and then you do it. But then it's, you know, whoever has it the best, they get them first, you know. And a lot of times it's so it's that one take wonder. Amen. You know, it feels good. But it's like, was that good enough? It's just its own animal. This low budget, rushed.
Because it's like, we got to make our day. So
it comes out.
It's just we got to keep moving. Out. So do you get a chance, and do you like to be able to see the take that you did, or is it like that just slows the process down? So it's like
Figment, I was totally allowed.
Oh.
Yeah.
And did it help you, or did it,
you know,
or does it get in your head and then you technically like you're hitting all the marks and everything's great, but it's like, but what happened to the?
I don't like to watch the whole thing as I'm doing it, but I do like to check in with the pictures. You know, I'll go to the DP and I'll be like, you know,
let me just see.
Flip that around.
I just want to see. Okay, got it. Yeah. You don't need to actually see the whole scene.
Sometimes not. I just have to see how I fit into the.
And then you're like, scene. I know what adjustment I need to make. Can we do it again? Because now I know.
Yes. Huge.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's got to be so much joy in that process.
It's pretty magical.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm very fortunate, I gotta say.
I mean,
it's a blessing to be able to have worked as much as I did.
Yeah.
And then I'm taking this break to raise my child.
Yeah.
Also, I mean, he's my world. He's my
absolutely
role of a lifetime. You know.
That you're doing good work. That's important work.
Yeah, and I've done probably since he was born. Well, he was in my belly. The movie Halloween, Push Trap Kill Kill.
Okay.
And.
New Year's Eve. Yeah, the New Year's Eve video.
And some others.
Right.
But, let's see. No, actually, it was Avengers Grimm 2. Halloween, Push Trap, Kill Kill. Edie, my daughter who I lost, was in my belly.
Oh.
I just remember I was pregnant. I was 4 months pregnant with that one. It's hard because this is the anniversary, actually, right now.
Oh.
Tomorrow.
Oh.
We all have losses.
We all do.
Samantha. Right?
We all do.
Everybody.
Yeah.
If I change the subject, it helps. Okay. But
okay.
Yes. You gotta live, and we all have things.
Yes, we do.
But yeah, so the second Avengers movie, Jeremy brought me back, and I was 4 months pregnant for that one too, and that was awesome, and also equally as even more so because lower budget, less time, all crammed into.
Right.
Yeah.
Crazy. Okay. Did we hit all those films yet? Did we talk about all the ones that were in that reel?
Does anybody have any questions about any of those films in that reel?
Let's open up some questions. Open up for questions. Christian says, "Hey, Lauren.
What's up?"
And
love it.
Okay, let me see. Michael Weeks, hi from Cincinnati.
Yay! Okay. How are the kitties?
Brian says, "I like Daisy fighting scene."
Oh yeah, fighting was another big thing that got me into acting. It's funny, but
okay.
Yeah, Gina Saramelli-Meckley from Cincinnati.
Yeah.
Was one of my main first fight instructors, and she got me certified in rapier and dagger and unarmed. And then I took that on and took to college and just was able to do a lot of stuff with what I needed to do. And then when I graduated and I went and worked at the Renaissance Festival in Pennsylvania, I'm gonna try to remember his name. I'll remember it in a minute. But he certified me in quarterstaff and broadsword.
Okay.
Yeah. So talk about backdoors in acting. There are many of them.
Yeah.
You know, that's another one of the reasons why I got into acting is because, yes, I like to play guitar, and you know, you get to write music for the stuff. Right. I did on Appetites for fun.
Nice.
You know? And that's something that I want to do more.
Yeah.
But yeah, then there's the fighting. So yes, I've done all my own stunts. Yes, there was a point in my life because I stopped working out as much and I was holding out a Leland in my neck because of jumping over the camera and landing a little bit crooked because, you know, they're like, we shouldn't do this. And I was like, I'm trained. Let's get it done. But yeah, it was great. The first 5 jumps over the camera were amazing, and then I started getting tired. Yeah. And so my neck did a little and so my neck was like stuck like this for like some time. Yeah. But got better.
Okay.
Physical therapy.
Yeah.
But all the others, you know, you do your own stunts and you're tumbling around, and the Avengers Grimm Time Wars was the first time that I had somebody come and be a stunt double because I was 4 months pregnant.
Right.
And they still, like, I got to do the stuff, you know, because I was calling Gina from back in Cincinnati.
Like, hey.
I was like, you do this pregnant. I see you. She's 9 months pregnant.
Right.
Like,
You're like, come on, I can do this.
Tell me I can do it. And she's
what do
like,
I need to do?
Just helping me do it, you know, safely.
That's awesome.
Yeah. All the back doors.
Yeah.
I encourage all of them.
Team.
How did I prepare for the role of Daisy?
Okay.
Yay. Well, first of all, we prepared it completely different. And the night before shooting, the director comes in as Brett and I are rehearsing and then says, you know what? We're going to take this in a completely different direction. And he says, it's Cameron Casey. He's really cool. He says, instead of how you're doing it, you are going to sound like this. Mama! Noting some characters who had similar sounds. And so, yeah, he's like, practice like that now. Okay, we'll see you in the morning. He's like, he's like, Southern accent instead of straight.
Okay.
So I was like, all right, great. Dialects.
Yeah, all right.
That's one of my back doors.
Yeah.
And then,
wow.
And then just totally wacky.
Yeah.
Instead of sexy. You know, I was doing it straight and sexy murderer, you know?
Right. And
they're like, you know what?
no.
I decided this is kind of boring.
Yeah. let's add some life
so
to
that's
this.
how I prepare. I think the moral of the story is don't give Lauren too much time to think.
Gotcha. Night before, flipping the script.
Some of my best work.
Go. And you're like, okay.
Yeah.
And then you just recalibrate.
Theater, different animal.
Yeah.
I need, at least, okay, Brad Ashton, love him. If anybody's seen our Shakespeare in the Park, it's amazing stuff. And we have a week to rehearse.
Okay.
We could use more, but I have whipped out some really great stuff. I got my manager who got me a lot of these other amazing roles that you see.
Yeah.
From working at that theater after rehearsing a week. So some of the other stuff that I do, Sebastian, I introduced Rich to Sebastian. He did some stuff with us. I did this show, Para Abnormals, and I got to play this crazy psychic lady. And it's not the full 6 weeks of rehearsal, but there was, maybe 5 weeks of rehearsal.
Okay.
But the last week, the lead's dropping out, bringing in a new girl who was amazing, who also we lost. But yeah, so that's the world. And good stuff coming out of it. Yeah, but a lot of rehearsal for theater, no rehearsal for film. That's the trick.
That's the trade-off. Exactly. Jimmy, heading to the airport. Great show. Thank you so much, Jimmy, for tuning in.
Aw, thanks, Volker.
Let's see. What is he?
I love hearing all of.
You have a great voice. I love it.
My movies are in a lot of other countries, and especially in India, if you watch them, the most sexy voice is dubbed over my voice, which is a character, but it works. But so yeah,
that's amazing.
Volker was just saying that that's nice. Thanks, Volker. Hear my real voice.
Yeah. All right, let's do.
Oh yeah.
All right, let's talk about some shots here.
Oh, we only have a couple minutes.
Oh, we can go. I mean, it's up to you. If you're good on time, we can keep going, and we still have names.
Oh yeah.
We have a name to pull for the free shirt and the free CD. So
I brought my friends books to plug.
We got stuff to do.
Oh, I got a ton. Okay. Anyway.
So can you imagine when right before we started, Lauren said to me, "I don't think this is going to be very long. I'm just letting you know." And I said, "Watch, we're going to have a lot of fun, and an hour's going to fly." And sure enough, we're already almost at 8 o'clock. At least where we are. For you, it might be midnight.
Oh, sorry, Mom and Dad.
If you're in Germany, it's,
I'll bring you a shirt.
Okay, so tell me about this scene.
That's
tell me
funny,
about this.
Christian.
Tell me about this.
Are both my Christians on here? Yes, they are. That's funny. Wow.
Rich says I vote for this never to end.
Aw.
Doggone Christmas was the
Yeah,
first movie.
okay, so they see this picture. Yep,
Yeah.
that's Doggone Christmas, and that was the second movie that I did with Jim Wynorski.
Okay.
It was amazing.
Which was louder, bigger.
Yes, especially this scene here, because I was on a helicopter.
Yeah.
And I'm wanting to say, I've landed, like real sexy.
He's
and,
like,
I have to say, like, I've landed.
Louder. But it's not sexy if I'm louder.
Green screen sitting on a squeaky chair right there, but cute stuff.
Making it happen.
Making it happen.
Okay,
outside with no.
Here we go. Okay.
Oh, my sister took that picture of me.
All right.
So I was like, I'm getting older. I need some new shots.
Need some new shots. Great shot.
Daisy, which I have.
Okay.
I'm signing for people.
Okay.
And I've only selected a handful of people so far, and I'm messaging each one. And people say that I'm doing it very inefficiently, but I have to put a shout out.
Okay.
And I have pictures for sale, and they are suggested donation of. Let me see me still. There's that one, and then there's that one. They're $25
Gotcha.
each, and just PM me on the Facebook.
Okay.
That's all.
Simple, easy to do.
We only have a few minutes left.
Simple, easy to do.
But yeah, that was a costume, wardrobe, continuity shot, and that's the only shot I got of the whole outfit. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Christopher took that for me.
Okay.
Love him. He was the best. There's Jeremy trying to explain to me what is happening in this fast, and wow, I'm trying to remember the names of everyone. It's, you know what I mean?
I know.
The DP on this one, I'm gonna think about it in just a minute, but
yeah,
the lighting and the everything for this film, so quality.
Awesome.
But anyway, Jeremy is the best director ever. Again, so genuine, able to take the noise that everybody is buzzing around with and just come and just be and tell you what he needs. And
gotcha.
It's so magical.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Christian is asking, a lot of your roles fall under badass, sexy, darker. Do you prefer that over comedic, funny? You'd be great in any genre, of course.
I like it all.
Yeah.
Previously in my life, when I didn't have as many losses, there was definitely a darkness. But, like I was saying, the sobriety thing.
Yeah.
4 months now, but it's 20 years. So it was it started when I was 15, and we lost a couple of best friends, and it was the guy I was dating at the time, his little brother and his best friend, and they got in an accident. Oh. So it was whew.
Yeah.
I loved everything dark. I just wanted to be yes, I am this wild character.
Yeah.
But I just was I want to see the darkness. I want to be the darkness, so that it prepares me for life.
Gotcha.
When I got pregnant with Leland, that all changed. My taste for anything dark, I just felt so nauseous. I mean, it wasn't just the pregnancy. Even after he was born, I just didn't want any darkness anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it makes sense. It's symbolic of life, new life, new newness, right?
So yes, I did Murderbot. But when you're doing scary movies, they're not that scary.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
yeah.
And to play a character, that's just tuning your instrument.
Right.
So what you want to play is really what your audience wants to see.
Sure.
So whatever a director wants to put me in, I am able to do anything. I have to work on it a little bit.
Sure.
Not too much. But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what I prefer anymore. Yeah, too dark. This was dark.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Cat Sloan.
Okay.
From Jared. His new book is out, everybody. go find 50 movies made.
Hold on, let me get a better shot of that. Boom.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Boom.
Yeah.
Yay. So yeah, I'm in here. I mean, we're chapter we're on page 196.
Okay.
To page like 202. So that's
hey.
Yeah.
All right. Not shabby at all.
Yeah. But that was Cat, and I mean, yeah, you're in a kind of a Saw type situation, which I loved that movie.
Yeah.
When I preferred horror movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, we're going to flip over to
Hey.
when we met. So this was the day that we met. This was the Boom music video. And there you are with Brett. And I mean, this role for you was, I'm sure, just like super easy. Like, I got it. You had no lines to learn. There was none of that. But just the essence and the whole vibe, the two of you really played off each other really well. It was really fun to watch. And I mean, you made our music video awesome.
What?
So,
I am so lucky to be in your most famous music video. And if you look it up on Spotify, you get to see me on your Spotify screen.
It's awesome. It's amazing. So
such a good song.
So funny with that song. The song we had released and we had played already for a couple years before we did the music video. And I always felt it was a strong song. Okay. And then we shoot the music video and we put it out and everyone's like, that song's really good.
Stuck in my head.
After they see the video, they're like, that song's really good because Lauren's great.
Oh.
Yeah. It totally, like, it just worked. It was great.
It
was
finished the story.
It did.
There you go.
It really did.
But it was Fernando that finished that story.
Absolutely.
I am just a pawn.
Absolutely. But had you not been magical and great, it would have been like, boy, that video just doesn't work. But that wasn't the case. It was the opposite.
It was so great.
Awesome. So fun watching all of this, being part of it. Just great attitude. So fun. And the thing with the song is the lyrics to the song are all about this guy who's a womanizer, and the tables get turned on him because he falls madly for this woman, and she's just like got his number down, and now he's the one that's just like losing his mind. And so then Fernando took it a step further and was like, okay, why don't we do this whole cat and mouse thing, but we've got two spies, and it played into it so perfectly. So this is the mock wedding. You're at the altar, and
that's my sister's dress.
Oh, fantastic.
Stephanie Parkinson is the best photographer and everything in the world.
Thank you, Stephanie, for the dress. It's great. And so you've got the flowers and the gun and the veil, and so fun. Yeah, I mean, look at that.
It goes boom just like that. You should hear Leland, my little 5-year-old. Every other sentence now is he's like, it's just boom. Just like that. And he's 5.
That's
awesome.
Says it.
That's so cute.
So great. Yeah, Stephanie says, I was going to say the dress looked familiar. I've seen that before. Yeah, shotgun wedding, right, Rich?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, got some more photos here.
Another Stephanie Parkinson.
Okay.
Amazing. This last shoot that we took a few months back or so.
Nice.
Trying to was it Volker who said you like heroines or villains? And see, I'm trying to do that. Last picture was like a heroine. This one, comedic maybe.
Yeah.
I don't think Rich picked our villainesque. Oh yeah, one of the first ones with that saucy smile where I was like, I'm the bartender, but I'm also a werewolf. And it's like when you're getting your picture taken, you're saying these things in your head.
Yeah.
We all do it. Oh hey, Bigfoot or bust. It was fun. That was I hadn't worked in a while on this one, and Jim, I got a shout out to Jim. I've done 5 movies with him, and I don't have an agent or manager, and he calls me. He just calls me up, and I say, you know what? I'm busy being a mom.
Yeah.
I was like, I haven't been to the gym in a minute. And he's like, oh, you got it. Don't worry about it. I need you there. You know, like, so cute. And like, so yeah, for people to really believe in me, I need it. It's our village. It's our entourage. It's amazing.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So that's my gym movie there, and that's another Bigfoot. So that was before Murderbot.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? Oh, that's Murderbot. Hey.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say.
These kids are awesome.
Okay.
I'm not going to talk about how old I am, but I will tell you how old they are.
Right.
The cutest girl, Sydney, is 17.
Okay.
Also, oh God. Sorry, he's also 17.
Okay.
The cute boy why am I forgetting his name?
All good.
It's been Walker. There we go.
All right.
Yeah.
Look at that.
17. And then Ryan back there, he's 22.
Okay.
Dare, she's 22.
And then
Eli's 26.
Okay.
Is that crazy?
Yeah.
But I smoked for 25 years. Good thing I quit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about Murderbot, since that's the latest thing. That's the latest thing.
That is out now on Tubi.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So it's free. Just sign in, and you can watch it. It's not terribly long.
Okay.
Yeah. So it fits in that Scooby-Doo kind of.
Okay.
It's fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna play the clip then.
Oh, cool.
And we're gonna play the clip.
It's like the trailer, I think.
Yeah,
maybe.
the trailer, and we're gonna we can talk about it.
Cool.
So here's Murderbot.
We need gas bad. We're running on fumes.
There's nobody here. Anywhere.
It's like a ghost town.
What the hell happened here?
Raquel happened. She became sentient and escaped.
Looking for some gas?
Humanity is obsolete. A bug to be stepped on and eradicated.
All I want to know is how you intend to get her back.
Once she shuts down the grid, she'll murder the world.
There's a diner down the road. We'll eat there and we can rest a while.
You can get gas.
Hello? Hey, what do you think that is?
It's probably just oil.
Of course.
What?
No service.
Holy shit!
I want her alive.
That machine, she knows we're here.
She's leaving a trail. Trail of carnage.
Jess just got killed in front of us.
Leaving a trail.
A trail of carnage. I can't do it. Too good.
Awesome.
Oh, that's rib. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So
Yeah,
how
good.
was that experience making that one?
6 days of
6
fun.
days. Okay.
I enjoyed the place, the Flying V Movie Ranch. It was really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love my buddy Jim.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good times.
Good times.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, I think the time has come to pull a name out of the hat. Now, I want to make sure if you just tuned in and your name, we didn't call out your name earlier and we wrote it down, and you didn't already RSVP, you have a chance right now so we can add your name into the hat before Lauren pulls the winner. So, Alexa is ready. Alexa, you are ready. I know. Yep. Volker says, I enjoyed Murderbot a lot.
I like your song, Alexa.
Yeah. Very cool. So there's like a 5-second delay. So I'm going to just wait a little bit so we can, how about this? We're going to show these photos from our New Year's Eve video as we're waiting for anyone to write in their name if we didn't get you in there already. So this is just a still from the video.
You guys were so sweet to me. I had pretty much just lost Edie, and then I just got pregnant again. It was like, oh, tough time. I was like, are you sure you want me? I'm not ready.
Yeah.
Again, you guys are so like...
good people find good people.
Yeah.
That's what happens. And, yeah.
Look at you guys.
That was fun. That was a fun day.
Yeah, you guys have makeup.
Yeah. Yeah.
So professional.
Yeah.
That was fun. I felt pretty bad up there.
Very cool. All right. So I think the time has come.
We're going to pull a rabbit out of the hat.
All right. So the way it works, the winner will get...
Yeah.
I have small, medium, large, and extra large. So you'll tell me the size that you prefer. The winner will tell me. Okay. You're going to get this t-shirt and an autographed Untitled CD. There's 12 songs on here. Boom is track number 5. Okay. So the way it's going to work, Lauren's going to pull a name from the hat, and you've got 30 seconds to let us know that you're still tuned in, because if you're not, we're going to have to pick another name.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay.
Here we go.
Oh, hey, Richie. If you're watching and Olive is running around, we're doing the name thing. Richie! No.
Okay. Oh my God, my mom.
Oh.
My mom won.
Mom gets one anyway.
Okay, Mom, you already have one, so we're gonna pull another name.
But thank you for being here.
But Mom, you're gonna get one. I'm gonna send one to you also.
You did a really good job with your son, Mom. Oh, my dad. You know what? He would love one, but I'm gonna send him one anyway.
All right. So my mom, your dad.
Sorry, I broke the machine.
Amazing.
Oh,
all right,
I'll send Dad one.
We're gonna keep pulling names.
I'll help with this.
Because that's just what we're
blank.
Doing. Oh no.
You.
No, that's my dad.
Shout out to our parents.
Okay. All right. Keep
I love
pulling.
It so much.
Keep pulling.
This is funny.
So right now, my mom, my dad, your dad.
Walter. Walter is my third biggest fan.
Wow. Looks like we got a lot of shirts to send out.
No. You and your parents, I'm sure, have them, and I will get one for my dad.
Okay.
Yes, don't worry. That's it.
So, Walter.
We're going to send one to Walter.
Walter, you win.
Yay.
You win. Autograph CD.
There are a lot of names in here.
I know. Look at all this.
Debbie, you're not typing in, but I love you. Thank you for being here.
Tons,
I see your name.
Yeah, there's tons of names in here.
Oh my gosh. Oh my God. Ramen's here. Oh my God.
I'm sure people are like,
I love you.
It's rigged. It was rigged. It wasn't rigged. Thank you so much for tuning in. Really
I'll
appreciate
get you one
all
too,
of you.
Mom.
His mom saying, hey, what about me?
Yeah, I'll get one for both of you. Yeah. Did you get your Mother's Day and Father's Day cards late? Did they come today yet?
Sent them as a package deal.
I did.
Yeah, that's good.
Ah, cute.
Yeah.
All right.
Wow. Well, I don't think we've said it all, but we've said a lot.
Amen.
Right?
Yes.
Right.
Whoa.
So, Lauren, you're going to have to come back.
Oh, yeah.
There's a part 2 coming. We got a lot to talk about. There's like songs. That's another thing. We're going to...
sure. That'd be fun.
Before we went live, Lauren was talking about she's writing songs, and we're like, hey, why don't we work on something? So there's that. So maybe on the next episode we'll unveil the
Olio in the OMG.
In the OMG. Yes.
Hi, baby.
So, and Jazz.
Jazz.
You want to come in and say hi? Fantastic.
Jazz, say hi to Otis.
Yeah. I bet if Otis's name was in the hat, we would have pulled Otis's name. Right? That's just how it's been working. Thank you so much for tuning in. Episode number 226 of Inside the OMG. Lauren, you're a delight. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really, this was such a fun show. You exceeded all my expectations. I knew it was going to be great. You were so sweet. Last night, Lauren messages me, should we rehearse? I'm like,
or shall we wing it?
Or shall we wing it? And I was like, wing it. Let's do it. We're just going to wing it. And this turned out to be the best.
And everyone just witnessed me losing my live feed virginity.
Now you're a pro. Now you're ready.
It's not that bad.
Now you're ready. Now you're ready for Saturday Night Live. Because,
I've even been like too shy to actually watch live feeds, even though I'm usually busy around that time because I'm putting Leland to bed.
Yeah.
Adam's probably not watching right now because he's putting Leland to bed.
Okay.
But he'll watch it later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can watch it anytime.
Watch it anytime. And if you're watching it later, thank you for watching. I love you guys, and I hope you have an awesome time.
Fantastic. One last thing. Where can people follow you if they don't already? I mean, Instagram or Facebook, or what's the best way to...
Facebook is the best.
Facebook's the best way to keep in touch, all things Lauren.
Yeah, you message me, I'll message you back.
Okay, sounds good. Because I know you have an artist page.
Right, Rich, God bless him, set me up with my laurenparkinson.net again, which I had back in the day when I was doing. And he magically found there's some place on the interwebs where you could find what your old page looked like.
Oh, yeah.
I was trying to explain a little bit. Yeah, he found it.
He's like, oh, you mean this?
Yes.
You mean this exactly? And you're like, yeah, that.
So we're going to get that slowly but surely. Because I didn't want to officially get back into acting, look for a manager until Leland was in kindergarten.
Okay.
Like, I said preschool, but we were doing 3 hours a day, 3 days a week, which is not enough at all, if you know what I mean. But kindergarten, he's going to be there a good chunk of time, so I'm going to get back into acting again for real.
Fantastic. Yeah. All right. Coming up tomorrow night, if you're in town, if you're in Los Angeles, I'm doing a songwriter showcase at St. Rock in Hermosa Beach. 8 o'clock showtime. It's me, and then there's I think 13 other singer-songwriters. So I'll be doing some music. So come out. And then also Friday, July 21st. Let me just grab the right graphic. Friday, July 21st at St. Rock. There we are with Fast Times. They're an 80s cover band. They're super fun, playing all the hits from the 80s. And we're going on at 8 o'clock. And from what I understand, it's going to sell out. So if you don't have your tickets yet, you got to get them.
Somebody get me one.
So get them. Come on. Let's do it. That's what's up.
I have a date with an actress friend tomorrow night, but...
Okay. Yeah. July 21st.
Yeah, baby.
Grab at them. Let's go.
Cool.
Come on. Come on down. All right. Thank you so much. Much love to all of you. See you next week. Episode 226 coming to a close. You guys are the best. And gonna leave you with, of course, Boom.
He's got the swag to match his swagger. Got the look. Breaking every on his seas. Got the look. She got the moves to make him stagger. On the hook. Now he's making room for 3. On the hook. It went boom, just like that. It went boom, just like that. It went boom, just like that. Just like that. Just like that. It went boom, just like that. It went boom, just like that. It went boom, just like that. Just like that. Just like that. He put a ring on her finger, not the one. But his friends tell him to run, not the one. She breaks the news, he's the ringer, not the son. no longer living free. She took the fool, she's a player all the way. It's a modern tragedy all the way. Sometimes people stay the same. Sometimes people change their ways.